Okay, we have a requested topic here. Now the requested topic it's basically asking if there is a continuous stream from the Nazis of World War II to the neo Nazis of today. So the question is basically like, were there secret Nazi bases, and there's rumors of them being in Antarctica. Um, a bunch of the Nazi leaders definitely went to Argentina. So then the shot from Argentina to Antarctica is not very far, um, although it'd probably be pretty cold. But the question is basically, was there a continuous group or like a camp or a base or something that has connected to what is happening today? So, did that energy and the actual people involved, right? If there's like a continuous stream toward the neo-Nazi things that we see in the modern day. Um, so let's just take a look and see what we get. Random number, rubber nuts, random word. No, that was backwards. Random number, 93. Rubber nuts, 93. That's what we get. Yep. All right. So the cards are being a little spitty and weird already. So, all right. The root card is the death card. So, well, let's see what the first card is first. All right. So, the root card, as far as it being a continuous stream, the root card as the death card is saying probably not exactly. So, in the death card, this one is pregnant and about to give birth, and there is the old child who's like trying to crawl back up into her womb, and she sacrifices it. So with the death card as the root card, it the original people, this looks like they were probably gotten rid of. Now it could be the case that other people. I mean, I think this is a common knowledge thing that various governments basically hired the Nazi scientists after World War II to work in their own programs. I believe the United States was one of these governments, but this would basically show that those people would have been sacrificed after their knowledge was extracted, right? So the main card is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands shows here, it shows a person trapped in this basement. Now, it could be that they were actually imprisoned, but at any rate, this person is stuck in this maze. And this is about how much hope that they have that they can actually get out of there. The Nine of Wands symbolizes hope. Now, that could be just this neo Nazi energy and how it would symbolize hope to some people, right? Let's just see what we got as far as what's going on here. Here, I'm going to see what their back is to as they're sitting here. And we get the moon, which is about manipulation and basically being manipulated like a puppet on a string. And let's see what is over here that they could sort of draw on. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So the Death card, we have Hope, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm just going to draw one more card, and this is going to be more of a straight up, because I'm trying to find out if this is the modern energy, um, or if this is showing the people from the past. I'm feeling like it's a modern energy, And we get the reverse chariot, and this is like feeling stuck and spinning your wheels, right? Now, the way that I'm going to interpret this, especially with the death card on the bottom. So, this would lead me to believe that the original, like, line of people is that it ended, right? That it ended at some point. And here I would read this more as like the modern resurgence of this fucking neo Nazi stuff. And here it's basically showing how there are people who feel trapped and that it would be something that would give them hope or like help spur them on to move forward. Now, what's back here in the maze is a bunch of fucking manipulation. Now, that makes sense if you basically take any group anywhere in the world, this is pretty much going to be true for them. Um, but the people who are connecting with this neo Nazi stuff, um, here they've basically been manipulated, right? And what they kind of have to look forward to, the Wheel of Fortune is fate and karma and destiny. Now, um, there was a bunch of stuff that showed up about the war and some of the other world events that basically spoke of a prophecy, and that might be what's showing up here. But the Wheel of Fortune is basically like a predetermined event, you know? Now, these people also feel stuck. Now, the chariot is about having a very clear goal, very clear direction, and you just move toward that goal. And whenever the chariot shows up, you're not lost because you have a very specific goal. And, you know, the armor in the chariot, it kind of gives them tunnel vision and protects them from stupid shit. Now, when the chariot is reversed, it's basically like not having a clear direction or feeling very stuck. So here, I mean, if we're looking at this um, as the modern neo-Nazi movement, this is a group of people that have been manipulated and they feel fucking trapped, and they're really looking for hope that the future can be different than the past. And here they're kind of looking toward karma and destiny, right? Um, which does hint at some sort of a prophecy or like whatever. Now, I'm going to pull a card just to see if this energy, if it has any staying power, you know, is this going to fizzle out? And we get the magician, and the magician is the master of many skills. Here it does show that they have an audience, right? So in the context of this question, I do not believe that this energy would fizzle out because it's like gaining an audience. And it looks like it is pretty flexible and sort of has a lot of tools at its disposal, which is depressing. So basically, original stream of energy probably dead. And I also feel like this is saying that those people, the people who did get out of Germany, after their information was extracted, they were probably sacrificed. Um, and the rest of this is showing a bunch of people who feel hopeless and are being manipulated and feel very stuck. And they're just looking forward toward karma and destiny for that. And it's probably not going away anytime soon. So that is probably not great news. But that is what we get here. If you have any comments or questions on this, feel free to let me know. If you have any readings that you would like to see me do, feel free to let me know about those as well. And peace.